am so excited to get started. I have all my beads laid out here on my bench, and I brought out all my fall color beads. I'm so stoked about it. They are so cool. I laid these out. Okay, you just knocked over a bunch. So you know what? Let's not do this. Do you have any gemstones on you? Give me my gemstones back. Let them go. All right, buddy. All right. Show the people. You got any gemstones on your paws? No? No, you're good? You're good? You dropped some on the floor though, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, cutie pie. Okay, Mama loves you. All right. Yeah, I'm a hard cat lady, guys. Like, that's just the way this is. Right, so I have all of my gemstones laid out for this epic layering set that I want to do, and since yellow is the main color, I decided to go with hard fall vibes. So we got lots of yellows. We have amber and citrine, and this is yellow dyed jade sunstone for the orange, which is very cool. Carnelian for the orange. I think this is oyster shell, something oyster shell. Oh gosh, I can't think of the name. For orange, and then we have more amber and more citrine, and then a mixture of actually some yellow tourmaline, green tourmaline, and then some yellow seed beads that are in here. We have these yellow glass beads, which I think are cool. I'm not sure how I'm going to use these yet, but thinking maybe the longer necklace. They'd be pretty cool on. They're a good yellow color. And then we have a lot of rustic. These are vintage beads that I found in a thrift store. Copper, I think, would be like a very cool stone with it. Copper. But then I have a lot of wood beads, and I am like obsessed with these. Like, these are hard fall colors. They're so cute. They're vintage wood beads. And then I have lots of different kind of wood beads. These are turmeric. They're like turmeric dyed wood beads that I got at a thrift store, and I'm obsessed with them. This is my favorite piece for the collection. I think this is what's gonna really give this, combined with wood and clay beads, I think is what's gonna give this like super fall vibes. So I just made some room where I am going to use this bead chart to make my, to make my gemstone necklaces. So not super organized, but listen, it's kind of organized. I got my gemstones, my wood beads, my copper, little pieces that would fall if they weren't in those cups. Some clay beads. It's fine. I get the organization. Because this is a fall collection, I want layered necklaces that are really going to fit well with sweaters, right? Because it's fall, it's sweater weather, so I still want layered necklaces, and I want it to look good in sweaters. So what I'm gonna do is these epic layer necklaces that fall here in the 14, maybe I want to say 3 here in the 14, and then I'm going to do a 16 one here, and I want to do 4 in the 16 length, and then I want to do 4 in the 18th lengths. So it's going to be a huge collection. So you're already talking 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 necklaces, and then I want to do one necklace in the 28 range that goes down. So you're going to have these short necklaces here, one long necklace here, and then one epic, long, super cool 34-inch one. So 2 long ones, and then a bunch of short ones. And now I'm just gonna start playing with some beads. I know that for sure I want every single necklace in this collection to have yellow, red, orange, and green. And I think that will be such a cool fall color to have for this collection. And I want to use, for the first one, the turmeric ones, because I've been dying to use these beads. I think they're really, really neat, unlike any other beads you've seen anywhere else. Like, how often have you seen these turmeric-stained wood beads? Like, nowhere. So I know for sure I want to use these. I want to use lots of wood beads in this collection, but I think for this first necklace, I'm actually going to use clay beads as in between the spacers. So let's just start with a few of these. I don't have the what exact beads I want. Right now I'm just kind of playing with beads. All right, so let's take a look. What have we created? Yeah, please guys, tell me that is not all of the fall vibes. So it can either be a choker or extend out to 16 and be like just along the bottom of the neck. It's gonna, oh my God, this is gonna look so cool. I am so stoked. I love let's see if we get some light here. I love the rubies. I love the reds. They're like this hint of red, dark purplish, matte, natural rubies, natural raw rubies. The clay mala beads go perfect. The seed beads, the green seed beads add some color. Hold on. What is happening? I didn't even know I had guests. Hi, chummies. He's not dead. He just sleeps like that. Chama baby. First, we're going to start with the string. So I'm going to use Beaded 49 strand satin gold string. And so 49 strand means that this is super strong. It has a lot of strength to it. I am not worried about this string breaking at all on this necklace. So we're going to use that for our string. And then this is my ruler. So I am going to make a 14-inch necklace. Let's see, a 14-inch necklace. So it's going to go all the way to here. And that means that it's going to be a choker, but it's going to have a 2-inch extender that will bring it to 16. And I'm actually going to cut my string just a little bit more than 14. I'm going to give myself some extra room to work with. So I'm going to bring it to a 14.5. We got our tools to actually make this necklace. These are my micro crimping pliers. And then these are going to help me just kind of maneuver some of the pieces. We have our 2-inch chain, our end caps, some rings for the end, and some bead end caps, decorative bead end caps. All right, so first we're gonna take, oh gosh, this is a 14K gold-filled end bead crimp cap. Or maybe it's a crimp end bead cap is the way to put it. And so I'm gonna put this on one end of the necklace. Try not to have it shake. All right, so I have my string cut for 14 inches. And I'm gonna try to do this where you guys can see it. I'm gonna put my string through the end cap crimp bead. So you can see it right there. Okay. I'm going to take my micro crimper, and you see where there's that little tooth right there? I'm going to put the end cap bead in the crimper, and so that tooth is going to make a shape like a V for this bead cap. So we're going to go this way. My tooth is on the top. I'm going to put my end cap bead inside. Before I actually, all right, let me make sure I can show you guys. Let's do it like this. You can see here's a string. I'm bringing string down to right about there, and crimp. Starting from the bottom and going up, crimp. All right, so now it's got like an open taco kind of feel to it. So that is the bead crimped right there, half crimped. And now I'm going to use this part right here, the second little notch, and I'll show you guys this way, fold it over on itself. And so we're going to put it right in the middle. There we go. Let's do it from this view. There we go, right in the middle. And I'm going to push down. It's going to fold it over, like almost like roll it over on itself. And I'm going to do it to the top part. And I'm going to do it to the bottom part just to make sure it's nice and strong. All right, and so now let's do a strength test. So So that's pretty good. We'll grab our pliers here. Just hold on to the middle part. Look, that is not going. So many people complain about their beaded necklaces coming apart. This necklace is not coming apart. Look at that. Look how strong that is. That's what you want. All right, and so now we're going to put our decorative end bead cap on just to make it look a little bit nicer. Put that face down. Put our string through it. Gosh, there we go. Okay, our string through it. Bring it across. Bring it to the end, and we are going to close it so it comes where I can, where the holes line up right there. Perfect. Super happy with that. And now we are going to take our little O-ring. Let me show you this first. This is a gold-filled O-ring. So everything we've worked with so far, these metals have been gold-filled. I just like to use gold-filled wherever possible. All right, there we go. We're gonna, grab my other pliers. We're gonna open this right up like that. And now I'm going to make sure these are still lined up, which they are. Perfect. Gosh, there we go. And we're going to, that takes it out of focus. Okay, let's get this in focus for you guys. We're gonna put our jump ring right through here. It is a little tough. That's not clear for me trying to get this through. Now we'll go through the side. Gosh. All right, did it. A little harder than I probably need to be. I'm going to close this ring a little bit tighter. There we go. All right, so now what do I want to do? Now I want to grab a clasp, just like this, for the end of this necklace. And we're going to close it. And to have an O-ring be nice and closed, kind of want to go back and forth until it fits perfectly together. Like so. So nice. This looks really good. Really happy with this. There we go. All gold filled, high quality, super durable. So let's start adding our beads.